quadruple tier 1 versus triple tier 1.
Zeno going for the value Falcon pick.
What is Mastastealth going to go for? Is he going to go for the mines, or is he going to go... Oh, he's changing his mind about moles.
And now he will pick mines and Falcons. Oh.
He's probably thinking about if he wants to take the Falcons with him or not. Oh, he's going
to be a balloon. Okay. Well, he hasn't locked it in yet. Okay, there we go.
Alright, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the fight for top 4 right now. ZenoAkoop versus Mastastealth. Zeno in the south and Mastastealth to the north. I have to say, what's with the map generation today? They're relatively closer to each other. They've been relatively close compared to other maps.
Yeah, there's been quite a few close spawns so far.
Right now,
we will have to see if that comes into play in this particular game.
Zeno and Mastastealth exchanging words as they face each other on the battlefield, and this is quite a nice battlefield regardless of how close they are. Very nice and flat, very open indeed.
Zeno's going to go for 5 farm Warren. He's going to do it as a safety against moles, probably.
Just in case Master decides to go for mole cheese, but right now Mastastealth has even brought moles with him, so he's just going to go straight into the Warren as well.
Yeah, and Master's going for 6 farm Lizard, which is going to be probably good enough and slightly better than these early squirrels from Zeno. Okay, Zeno does go back and sell them to get the economy advantage back just a little bit. But again, because of these short distances, Master's going to scout it and see that Zeno has no units right now.
Well, he uses it as an opportunity to attack. He has 1 lizard on the field right now.
Yeah, it's like Master wants to pile on the pressure, but this second Warren is going to take some time before the units are going to be effective. So if Master is unable to do damage with these 2 lizards...
Alright, here we go. Zeno's going to get his Warrens out, but Mastastealth is in the area and quickly backs out. Does not want to
just
fight.
Backing off. Master is going to have to build this farm number 8 though if he wants to stay competitive.
Yep, and right now he's
Master,
gonna...
I believe in you. Never mind. Okay, he's gonna go for pigeons.
Alright, he's gonna put down the mine once again here, and pigeons. I think this time he wants pigeons just for the healing support, so he can just dip in and out with his lizards and just heal them up as soon as possible. Go for some more hit and run tactics.
With the burst damage from Zeno's lizards, it's gonna be quite tricky to do that, I think. Zeno probably looking to add on some ferrets right here. There we go.
Alright, here we go. The early tier 2s coming out from Zeno.
Master's tier 2 is going to be later, and Zeno has more lizards
than
Master,
so
Zeno's going to easily win this fight. The pigeons weren't there, but he is going to run into a mine, but there's still 3 lizards alive, so Zeno wins that fight quite handily.
And even takes out the mine that Mastastealth has there, so Mastastealth doesn't really have a defense there for himself, and he has to wait for the army to come back. He's going to be very careful with how he approaches from now on, because Zeno just has superior numbers at the moment here. He's actually going for it one more time, chasing down the Mastastealth from the middle of the map here, but
this is very crucial for Zeno. He can secure this position with the landmines. If he can get these up, then he's going to have his ferrets very soon.
Okay, here we go. The pigeons are going to be on the battlefield, but they're not fast enough. The pigeons are going to be taken out one by one as well, and Zeno is just overwhelming
Mastastealth. These pigeons just not quite
stuff.
doing enough. They're just the 50% extra lizards that Zeno had for most of these fights. Definitely overpowering Mastastealth. And now the ferret is out, so Zeno can siege from this position. He has landmines to retreat to. Master has to wait for his units.
The other mine gets denied too, so no mines from Mastastealth. In the meantime, he's trying to wrap his way to the south side, but Zeno catches onto him. It actually he's gonna get into the corner. He's backed off in the corner, and now Zeno gonna take out his lizards out one by one. The ferrets there from the backside. Oh, but Mastastealth, he is fighting back. His lizard
cleans up the lizards.
He's gonna chase down Zeno's ferrets. He's gonna see if he can take them out. Dancing around the ferret shots here one by one.
More shot.
Although the reinforcements coming up from Mastastealth.
That's actually pretty good. Oh, he ran into the mines. Those mines are cleared.
No,
that was
so
actually a good play.
No reinforcement from Mastastealth, so he can't continue the chase, but he does take out one of the ferrets here.
But Zeno's going to pile on the pressure with 2 extra lizard warrens right now. He still has this ferret advantage, and Master just doesn't have the unit numbers to fight this yet. He is going to take out a ferret here, though.
Oh, can he take it out? Yes, he does. The ferret is going to be gone from the field, but so will Master's lizards. And Zeno, again, with superior numbers, is going for himself here.
And now Zeno
just
can
coming back
pile
on the
on
field.
the warrens.
Alright, Pigeon Warren's gone. Not too much of a loss for Mastastealth, but he has no lizards on the field to defend. He's trying his best to fend them off, and the pigs are there with the defense with the help of the reinforcement lizards. But again,
Master stripping in lizards one by one now is not going to work. He has to gather a force sooner rather than later. He can win these small local fights, but he's going to start losing warrens.
What was that?
Oh,
was
okay.
that a third shot? Okay, you guys have the ferret try taking out those lizards, and now 2 ferrets out for Zeno. And Masto just trying to wrap his way around here, but Zeno's already right on top of him once again. He gets surrounded.
Master's bleeding too many units at this point, and Zeno has far too many lizards. This is going to be Zeno just closing this out. Right, there we go.
There it is. Hopper, ZenoAkoop will be taking game number 1 for himself with a nice lead throughout most of the game. Masto had a nice little bit of a comeback there, taking out some of Zeno's ferrets, but again, Zeno had the farm to reinforce, so he wasn't exactly scared of these kind of attacks. And Mastastealth was always going to be on the back foot in this case.
Yeah, the pigeons from Mastastealth just not really adding any value, and rather giving value to Zeno because he just, the lizards take them out in 2 shots, I believe. And they don't really get to do any healing because of the high DPS in Lizard's fight. So Masta did kind of have a good showing with getting those sniping the ferrets, but he couldn't keep up the amount of lizards that Zeno was putting on the field. Just couldn't quite keep up with that.
At that one point, he was just trickling lizards in one by one. He was trying his best to take out Zeno's own lizards, but Zeno, again, he has the farm to reinforce, and the lizards just come back, and he can't do anything about it.
Alright, well, let's get ready for game 2. Zeno gonna opt to go for the Falcon instead of the Owl now.
The Owl not seeing too much use here so far. I don't think we've even seen it come out at all, even though he's chosen it.
It's one of Zeno's favorite picks after the ferrets, I think.
Mastastealth gonna go back to triple tier 3s again. Gotta go ferret mine again. What's gonna be the final pick for him?
Yeah, he had Balloon last game, and the Balloon just didn't come into play at all.
He never had a chance to use it, and it wasn't really a great map for him to use the Balloon either.
Yeah, the Balloon might just be a bit too situational to really work. I think he's gonna go for the Toads. Okay.
So he wants to answer the lizard pressure coming out from ZenoAkoop, and here we go. Game number 2. To the north side will be Zeno, and Mastastealth will be in the south. Both of them tucked into very nice little corners here.
Zeno with a very nice back expand, and Master doesn't really have good options when it comes to a second base. He will have to expand towards Zeno, and it's sort of in an awkward spot with a river and everything.
Both sides just trying to figure out if it's a good idea to go for any sort of rush here, but we might see that 5-farm lizard.
Oh, Master is going to go for 4-farm double lizard.
Oh, okay, so just going straight to double lizards, just making sure he gets his unit out in time.
And Zeno's going to go for squirrels first, so even if he spots this, if Master can get the units out in time, this squirrel, which is going to be quite delayed from Zeno, is going to have some problems defending. Master is going to go for a farm, queuing up the farm after grabbing 2 lizards, and now what is Zeno going to do? He's not building a mine. Okay, he's just going to pull back his units to a safe position and rely on the Warren and the pigs. But against 4 lizards.
He is in a good position to defend at the moment, though, because Mastastealth does have to go to the high ground. Now he's going to make his way up, trying to see if he can step on a farm. That's 1 farm for 1 lizard so far. Can he take out a second farm? Yes, he will. So 2 farms down in exchange for all the lizards. What is that? 120 food for...
120 for 120, basically.
Yeah, but...
That's a decent exchange for Master.
Zeno loses out, though, as he drops out 2 farms that he had built.
Okay, Master's going to go for a greedy play. He sells one of his Warrens. Is going to try and defend with just 3 lizards, slowing down Zeno's timing to go back. But Master's the one floating food, so in this case, it's not really a good idea. And now Zeno, because Master's been floating food all this time, Zeno is reinforced, and Master has 140 food, but he has no units. Oh, we might be able to kill the commander here.
Can you kill the commander, though? No, he's not going to be able to do that, and right now the Hopper is going to be escaped to the side, and now Master has no units on the field, and the mine going to get denied.
Well. The squirrels are very low HP to all, but Zeno's just going to try and secure this high ground.
And Zeno now he's putting his own mines on the high ground here. Master can't do anything about these mines. He has no unit. He's 1 unit on the field, but that's it. He's going to try to pop the mines, but only 2 get
There we go. That's a trade. That's a value trade against mines. 40 food for 20. It's one of the only times you'll see mines being not cost efficient.
But right now, Zeno just still has the advantage here as he's popped his squirrels on high ground, preventing Mastastealth from doing anything. He's just going to have to slowly sit
Master
back,
can overrun this soon. Okay, the squirrels are leaving. So now Master just has to clear out. Probably knows there's another mine.
Oh, there
we go. Only losing 1.
Alright. The mines are cleared out for Mastastealth, so he can now finally poke his head out. And ZenoAkoop goes straight for the 8 farms, so he's going to try to just steam on ahead with his economy.
Again, there's a small window where Master could go for an attack, but he's going to go for some mines. He needs to add on this final farm as well. Unless he's thinking that he has to play it on one base and wants to delay it a little bit. He's going to go for some lizard. Now, Zeno does not have toads to deal with these lizards, so we'll have to rely on his own tier 1.
He only has his own lizards and mines, so he has to be very careful. He has to make sure he matches them up 1-to-1. But right now, ZenoAkoop has to be very careful. The army of lizards are marching on their way, and in terms of numbers, they outnumber Zeno's troops, so they get to their full potential. And Zeno actually goes straight into an expansion. Going to try to defend his area with the mines, and Mastastealth not going to be able to see this in time. So Zeno does have some form of defense. He will try to turtle behind the mines as much as possible.
If Zeno can just survive for a few minutes, he's going to be absolutely fine.
And with that formation of mines, it does mean that he is going to be able to take out a nice, good number of lizards for himself if Mastastealth goes on too far forward. So right now, both sides.
Both players have quite a bit of food. Zeno's going to opt to add on just a little bit of tier 1.
Double ferrets. Okay, here we go. Mastastealth wants to pressure as hard as he can right now. Zeno is going to scout out that Masta has an expansion, so he could be thinking that Masta's trying to go into farms himself.
Yeah, Zeno's probably thinking Masta is going for farms. Zeno adding on falcons and going for some extra farms. So now... What is Master's angle of attack? He's going to try and pop...
the mines. He has to be very
he doesn't know there's mines there.
He bypasses the mines there, so he's going to try to scout his way into Zeno's army here. Trying to take out 1 by 1, but the lizards get scouted out and killed.
He pulled his army aggressively into Zeno's army, and despite having the numbers advantage, because he wasn't attacking while running in, Mastastealth actually loses that fight, and now his ferrets are going to come slower. This is pretty disastrous.
Spy block. He has 2 ferrets though, so it's not over yet for Mastastealth, and we are going to be at that 5-minute point. The farms are gone.
And the mines are at like the exact right distance that Zeno needs them to be.
Just slowly poke your head out. Oh no, don't put your ferrets too close. Don't put your ferrets close. That's 1, it's 2, 3. Right. Ooh.
Not too bad, but now...
1 more mine?
No. Has the army to fight this, and he has 12 farms.
The ferrets are so far behind! They're in the back line right now, they're going to be taken out instantly! 1 down, 2 are down, the 3rd one is down as well! He loses the ferrets instantly! Trying to pull back, and Zeno catches him on the retreat!
Yeah, losing those ferrets there, and Master now has 4 farms against Zeno's
that's it!
1 million.
He calls it GG, he has no food! Oh no!
Some timings that were possible for Master there, which he either didn't see or didn't know about, because obviously we have more information, being able to see the entire map, but Mastastealth not quite capitalizing on his advantages.
He tried so hard several times. You see him trying to pull his lizard and going for the attack, but they just got scattered so hard that they actually couldn't focus on the units enough, and they just all got taken out 1 by 1. Crocking the mines also helped a lot too, doing some damage to those lizards.
He's playing around the mines quite well, but just the way he took the fight with his ball of lizards was just not what he needed.
Zeno, gonna go with the same build once again. Don't go with what ain't broke. Don't fix what ain't broke, as they say, and Mastastealth going straight into boar.
I'm thinking that maybe the boar is what he needs.
I don't know, the tier 3s haven't been very impressive so far, other than the Fox plays.
It's usually not Mastastealth who's going for the economic lead, so unless it's going to be a very early tier 3, I'm not sure if it will come into play. I was thinking about that last pick.
I mean, just man, it's so sad. He got the 4 ferrets out, but he tried to retreat so far away from his base, and then Zeno just caught up to him with his really quick lizards. And the ferrets, they just died.
Yeah, those ferrets tend to lag behind if you have nothing but lizards as your tier 1. Also, still thinking about that last unit. It's going to go for the mine instead of the boar. Taking a breather, which is, expected.
I mean, is this the game where you see him pull moles? But, I mean, his timings have been countering any possible mole rush. So, moles may not be the answer.
I don't know. He may feel like he needs to try something desperate here. which, you know, those moles are definitely a staple of Mastastealth's legacy, so to speak. It's gonna be Owl now? He's not gonna lock it in? Or toying with our emotions here.
He needs moles.
It is gonna be
right now, but it's gonna be the
boar.
boar. Oh boy. Okay,
Well,
Mastastealth, see if you get that early tier 3 out. I don't know if he's gonna win the economy game, but here we go. Game number 3 right now. Zeno on the verge of winning 2-0 as he situates himself in the south side. Mastastealth to the north, and good gosh, this game wants Zeno to win.
kind of, yes. It's not just our observer who's completely biased, but this map generation is also a little bit biased towards ZenoAkoop.
All of the
Master-
expansions are on Zeno's side of the map.
Well,
except
Master
for,
has
like,
one
or
really
two.
good one,
There's
which
one for
is
Master.
often enough. I feel.
Yeah, I mean, in this game, we've been seeing a lot of early aggressive pushes, so we're not gonna really go too much into late game, usually.
Yeah,
So
having
Mastastealth-
one really good expansion is often enough to be able to outlast your opponent, or at least stay even. It's rarely that the game will go beyond that. Especially in this tournament, we don't really see it that much. So Master went for very early lizards.
So did Zeno. Very early
Well,
squirrels.
Well, for early squirrels, because he scouted the early lizards. This is a repeat of the previous game, really. And I hope Mastastealth, it's looking like he's going to prioritize his economy a bit more.
Yep, he's gonna get his 7 farm down before Zeno does.
Xeno's just going to scout, see what's going on. It's
Doesn't
going to be
get
a
too
bit
far.
late, because he does get his commander killed. As Hopper should be, dead and in the ground. And Zeno floating quite a bit of food is going to go for that farm. Now Mastastealth loses his
Archimedes
commander.
down as well, and Mastastealth has postured his lizards very far up for it. He's gonna pull them back
Yeah.
just in case.
And these farm timings, Master's are going to be a little bit late, but because the 7th was a bit earlier, it's going to even out more or less. It's
God.
going to be a few food difference.
This is
Commander's dying left, right, and center here.
this is
Master's going to go for a poke here.
Yeah,
Takes
he
out one
gets-
squirrel.
Yeah, one farm for one. Oh, it was a squirrel. He took it, not the farm.
Yeah,
He
he took out
wasn't
the
able-
squirrel.
Get close enough, and then the squirrel targeted the aggro first. So,
Minor
really
victory
good.
for Mastastealth.
but the mines are on the field. Zeno has no clear they're there.
He's going to
Oh,
put
that's
on
2
his own
mines
mine.
perfectly
Oh,
nicely.
very
crossed.
nice. This is really good for Mastastealth. He can pick off a farm here.
Yeah, definitely. The
Yeah,
one
focus
lizard
fire
is
in
gonna
the
block
farm,
path
and now
just
he
a
has
little
to
bit.
pull back. Alright. I was going to go again.
Yep. The lizard
But
gonna be
these
taken
lizards
out. Can he
don't
get
have
the
enough
farm?
HP.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
I think Mastastealth was a
Lizards are-
little bit too confident
Not
there.
enough health. He's gonna
But
pop down
taking
the
off
mine
one
once
farm
again.
is a good win. And denying Zeno's map presence with those mines.
But Zeno,
The Master
Zeno
has
says
the advantage.
He still hasn't been able to scout out these mines. Like ZenoAkoop is running blindly into the other side of the map, and he has no clue. Oh my gosh! What?
This is not a good idea.
Oh.
Zeno has the advantage in army. And Master's going to go for an aggressive mill. Okay,
He's just-
forced to sell it.
He's trying to bait Zeno, but Zeno not going to take it right now. He's slowly just going to advance his way up forward and very careful. Look for
Tiny
mines.
amount of squirrels. Okay,
Yeah,
I like that
using
play.
his squirrels as minesweepers just to search it out. He saw what Master was going for, was a little afraid of possible minefields in the area, but he's going to be able to deny one mine.
Yeah,
And
just,
right now, again, just
Squirrel's
going out.
playing Minesweeper here.
There we go.
It's going to pop another one. There we go. So now
All
Master,
the mine-
he has one mine left.
All right. Throughout this entire time, Mastastealth has finally been able to put down his ferret warren.
He put down his
So-
ferrets a while ago.
But will it come up fast enough here? Oh, the other mine not going to proc very well there.
Master's
And now
losing too
Master-
many units. And
Very
Zeno
careful.
went for pigeons after getting a healthy amount of tier 1 units. And Zeno's going to go for this mill here. So again, we're in a situation where if Zeno can just survive against these ferrets for a while, then
Yes,
Zeno's
we
going to
do.
be in a really good position. And
Does
Master
have the
doesn't quite have a good way to see the high ground. It's just going to go for
here
the
we
fight.
go. Oh, he just ignores the lizards
focus
completely. He
fire
takes
on
out
the
the
lizard.
ferrets. The focus fire, taking out the ferret.
Zeno is going to
Mas-
lose all of his units, so these farms are now in danger. Zeno's going to sell them, even though Master's focusing on the mill. And I don't know if he has the damage to really kill this mill. Okay, Zeno's going to retreat.
He
Okay,
has enough lizards, so he
Okay.
is able to get the counter mill kill there. But
Zeno
again, losing
sold
that-
his farms, so only lost 60 food.
again, though, Mastastealth loses a ferret though, so he is going to be slightly behind in his attack here, and just going to slowly build up his
Master's
army
going
right
to
now.
need some pigeons to be able to effectively fight into this. But he went for a mill first, and he's
Could he
running out
go
of
f-
space for safe
could he-
warrens.
But he go for a boar.
I don't think boar is on the table right now. He has the food for it, but he doesn't have a good space to put it, so he's just gonna go for a single farm.
He could put it all the way out to the left. There's like a nice amount of land there, and Zeno has not been in that area for a long time.
Yeah, Master's in a good spot right now. He's gonna have a slight economy lead. He has... The armies are about even, I'd say. Zeno's control is definitely good enough to fight this.
Zeno's been putting so much money into his expansion right now as well, so he's not going to any tier 2s yet. So there is this window that... Oh no! He loses the commander, and now he's going to try to focus fire the ferrets! There are too many lizards in front! The lizards are not in range! He can't focus fire in range! Now he's going to try to go for an attack again, but Mastastealth is there to defend. Actually pushes away Zeno for the time being.
Very important that the ferrets survive.
Oh.
And now, yeah, so now Master can pressure these warrens.
Those lizards, MVPs of this game here right now, just blocking the lizards from getting that focus fire
Two
down.
warrens down. These farms are under threat. Those mines are there. Okay, one detonates, killing some lizards. The other one detonates, killing. Now Master has
very he can't back out too far out because he's gonna leave his ferrets killed. But
he has pigeons, so he's gonna survive. And now Zeno is
gonna
that's
have
it. That's
Zeno's
it.
gone.
As
No
predicted.
army. Wow,
Master
that
takes a game.
That
Master
one
taking a game against ZenoAkoop. What year is this?
Oh my gosh, that focus
so well
fire.
played.
Master managed to win this fight with 120 foot floating.
He
also
I don't know
one
how.
fight was so lucky in favor of Mastastealth. Like ZenoAkoop, you could see him rushing and trying to stream his lizards, but Master's own lizards were blocking the road. They couldn't run past the lizards. And Zero's like, please focus fire the ferrets, focus fire the ferrets, but it was not
Yeah,
possible.
it just wasn't enough. The armies were too closely matched, I think, and the ferrets ended up surviving, so Master could push through, start taking out warrens, and now Zeno has had enough of these lizards. He's gonna spot toads.
The thing is, you don't even want to kill the ferrets, because you can dodge those shots. You want to kill the real army value, and that's what lost him the one fight.
I'm just watching the game on the stream now, and just that one play, you can see Zeno just suddenly realizing his lizards are not attacking the ferret. He tries to go back, but it's already too late. The damage is done. Master's own lizards are able to hold that line.
The timing on Master's pigeons near the end was actually really good, really strong. He had those pigeons out, ready to go for the attack with his ferrets, and he could start healing his damaged units after running to a few mines he hadn't properly scouted. I hadn't managed to scout. And now for this next game, because we do have the next series, or next game about to start, Master's still thinking about his last unit again. And Zeno's going to slot a fox, and did opt out of the toads again, and he's going to try and get the squirrels to work.
So does this mean that Zeno wants to go for an early fox push? Just try to get that fox out and try to pressure Master's economy.
Maybe? It is an elimination game. Well, for Mastastealth. If Zeno goes for a risky play, he only has one chance left if he loses this game.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, once again, on a smaller map this time once more. Zeno in the north and Mastastealth to the southeast. This bottom half of the map going to go relatively unused to the entire game, as they just posture themselves one against each other. And I'm just really curious about Mastastealth's position here. He's kind of in a corner, his back against water.
Yeah, again, he has a decent expansion option to the east. We saw it come into play last game when Master he got 2 farms on his expansion, and that sort of keeps the economy going past the 5-minute marks.
I can see Master in shot. He's just like, yes, eat it, Zeno. He's just so happy he won that game. He was,
Zeno went for early warrens. Master went for 7 farm, and then scouted Zeno's early warren. Went back to sell his 7 farm. Is now building a warren, and now Zeno's going to go for 7 farm warren after first going for 8 farms. So a lot of split-second decisions being made here. And in the end, Mastastealth's going to go for 6 farm double lizard, it looks like, with a hidden lizard warren all the way in the back. So Zeno is going to assume that it's only 1. This is a really clever play from Master.
He actually sells off that queued farm.
So now Zeno has to realize something is up, because Master is missing.
Where's that tier 3? Where's that
Zeno has
tier
scouted
3?
it, never mind. Zeno knows he has scouted the warren.
Okay.
But Master has a small lead in army, but against the pigs as well, it's going to be hard. Yeah. Okay. This rush for Master isn't really going to work out. So it's going to get his farms. There we go. So Zeno has a slight eco lead at this point.
Yep, he has all 8 farms currently farming up right now. Master only has his Only his 7th farm just got up right now. His 8th farm.
Zeno
still
does feel
building
forced
at the
into
moment.
these 2 mines, so if Master, he's gonna pop them. Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah, that's really
Okay,
bad.
that's-
Master
that's
losing
it.
his entire lizard force, and this mine from Master. Okay,
He
he
might
manages
die.
to sell it. But yeah, this is
he
painful.
backs out just in time, but there's only a few lizards here to defend.
Okay.
That's 1 farm gone.
That's not bad. He didn't.
Oh,
Master only
that's
lost
only 1 farm gone.
farm.
Yeah,
Not bad.
Not terrible.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
we'll
warrant
hold
numbers are still
Zeno.
even, so Master
Zeno's
he can
floating
recover
a-
from this.
Zeno is floating so much food right now. He's gonna go straight to the ferrets.
It's gonna be a bit tricky to hold. Just have Master has a mine in a good position against ferret harass, but there's only 1 mine. Can only do so much.
So we didn't actually mention this, but I think Mastastealth, he went for an owl in his pit.
Yeah, but with this early aggression style ferret play that we've been seeing from both these players, I don't know if tier 3 is really going to be an option. Because if it does get to the stage where both players have tier 3, Master has a really good shot because the owl just produces cannon fodder for the mice, and Master's floating a lot of food in there. There's the owl. He has
Okay,
to
yeah.
survive this ferret push though. There's going to be 9 lizards, some pigeons, some ferrets,
He has
and Zeno has a
lizards-
base building in the back.
He has lizards to defend, so if he can somehow wrap his way around and get the
Has to be
ferret-
careful that his lizards don't. If a lizard runs over one of his own mines and happens to get targeted by the ferret, it will kill the mine as well.
He's being very careful with how he routes himself around
Yep.
this area, and
Zeno-
Zeno just gonna back off. He's gonna go for a fox. No, still, he's just.
No, Zeno is
Go
going
for
to play
back
it
to his
safe.
expansion,
Grab some
yeah.
expansion. He knows he's ahead. He has these ferrets. All he sees is tier 1. So he's probably expecting a tier 2 play
Alright,
from Master.
Owl slightly supply
Little
for
bit
a little
delayed,
bit,
yeah.
but now it's out. Okay. It's
Zeno's
gonna
going
be-
to scout it. It doesn't make it. So the owl is not scouted yet. It's going to take about 30 seconds before it's up. Ooh,
Alright,
Master trying
owl-
to go for the... Ooh,
Oh.
he pops 2 mines, loses half of his lizards. That
It's
is
out.
painful.
He does get out though, so he doesn't lose his entire army. He's gonna head back to his base and heal them up. And
Still,
Zeno not on the attack quite yet. He's been playing
Zeno's
this
going
one
to go for
very
a fox.
safe.
He has a fox warren coming up.
Yep, there it is, coming out in the
But
backside.
the
just
tier
trying
3
to pressure
timing for Master is going to be far earlier, and these mice are very strong against the mines and then against the fox. Just a matter of can Master control it properly. And he's okay, he's going to get the mill.
It's out.
That's good. There we go. And
Begin
he's
the
gonna grab
mice
some
production.
pigeons. This is a really strong timing for Master, and Zeno is now going to spot that, oh, okay, that's an owl. What is this unit? I've never seen it before.
It's like, wait, are we? What patch are we on again? Why is the owl here? And right now,
Exactly.
Mastastealth just biding his time around, just getting sure his owl gets the mice out onto the field right now. The lizards now swarming, and they
mice
actually
are just
take out Zeno's
swarming
lizards.
Zeno's lizards. The mice detonating some mines. That was, Master has a really strong position now. Okay.
And right now,
loses
he's just
some
working his
run
way
to every
around,
mine.
trying to play a bit of minesweeper here, making sure he can clear the
But
minefield
Zeno's
out.
fox is about halfway down, so in 20 seconds, Zeno will have a fox. And Zeno has a 2-farm lead right now. Master's going to try and catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
Zeno will scout that he has an expansion.
Yep,
Master
he's
kind
just
of wasting
trying to
Master's
find
time with these mice, just chasing the commander down.
Oh,
So Zeno is going to
dead.
lose some time here, but his fox will spawn, but it's just going to idle for a while.
I mean,
There's
not
no more
gonna
mines
get too
left for
much
Zeno.
fox. Okay, the fox now coming to the front lines right now. The mice are already making their way up the high ground. They take out another of Zeno's farms here. And just slowly and surely, he's going to try to siege with the mice one by one here. Zeno's going to go for a forward attack. He has the fox in the back line trying to chip down the units one by one.
Master's
But
winning.
Mastastealth has a lot of
Master's-
lizards here.
Yeah, Master lost
But he
his
has to
fight,
back
though.
up for the time being. There, he is losing
Zeno had the
the
squirrels in the back doing
line.
damage. If this owl dies, it could be really bad for Master.
It's dead.
Oh, it is dead, so he has
The
to
mice
win
are
this
down
fight.
though. They're just see if they can swarm out the units here. The squirrels are going to be taken out one by one by the mice here. The lizards are next
It's
on the
not
list,
enough.
and so the ferrets,
It's
but
not
there's not
enough.
enough units on the field right now. And the mice are going to be all taken out here. Mastastealth has no units on the field. He's supply blocked by everything. He's trying his best to reinforce, sells off the owl warren to get some extra food for himself, but he still has no units to defend.
It's too
Sells
late.
the pigeon warren's gone. Zeno is just rushing his way in. Now the fox dodging in and out right now, just taking out units one by one. And there's
Too
just
little,
nothing
too late for
Master can
Master.
do. The mine procs, but it's not enough. It's only one mine. And Zeno still has pigeons, and that's gonna be game and match.
Master